जिस दिन काले बाजारों में धन के चोर नहीं होंगे, मदिरा के सौदाई जिस दिन चारों ओर नहीं होंगे, अंडे मांस के खाने वाले रिश्वत खोर नहीं होंगे, जिस दिन सच कहने वालों के दिल कमजोर नहीं होंगे, भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा सुलाया जाएगा, और भूखे बच्चों को जिस दिन भूखा न सुलाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा। जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय। जिस दिन वीर शहीदों की जिस दिन वीर शहीदों की कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, देश के हित में सब कुछ देने वालों की पूजा होगी, की पूजा होगी, की पूजा होगी, उधम भगत सुभाष की जब कुर्बानी की पूजा होगी, वीर शिरोमणि लक्ष्मीबाई रानी की पूजा होगी, जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, जब ऋषि के सपनों को साकार बनाया जाएगा, उस दिन ऋषि के गीतों का त्योहार मनाया जाएगा। जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय, जय जय ऋषि की जय, बोलो जय जय ऋषि की जय।
Welcome to another Sunday morning service here at our Spiritual Center. Today's service will be led by the youths. We'll have a bit of a shortened service today as there's the Holy Cultural Program at Liberty and Lefferts starting at 12 p.m. So please join us there if you can afterwards. But we'll still have Sandhya and Hawan as usual. So we'll begin with Sandhya. अथ सन्ध्योपासना विद्धिः ॐ अमृतोपस्तरणमसि स्वाहा ॐ अमृता पिधानमसि स्वाहा ॐ सत्यं यशः श्रीर्मयि श्रीः श्रयतां स्वाहा ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टया आपो भवन्तु पीतये शन्योरभिस्रवन्तु नः देवी स्वरूप ईश्वर पूरन अभीष्ट कीजे यह नीर हो सुधा में कल्याण दान दीजे नित रिद्धि सिद्धि बरसे हित हो सदा हमारा बहती रहे हृदय में सद्धर्म प्रेम धारा सद्धर्म प्रेम धारा Oh, all-pervading Mother, sweet and divine, be pleased to bless the cravings of my soul. To reach thy bosom, may this world of mine be filled with peace and bliss from pole to pole. Athanga Sparsha Mantra.
Om Bhagavad lips. Om Prana Prana nostrils. Om Chakshush Chakshuh eyes. Om Shrotram Shrotram ears. Om Nabhi navel. Om Hridayam heart. Om Kantaha throat. Om Shiraha head. Om Bahubhyam Yashobalam shoulders. Om Karatala Karaprishne front and back of the palms.
Marjana Mantra.
Om Bhupunatu Shirasi. Om Bhuvaha Punatu Netrayoha. Om Swaha Punatu Kante. Om Mahapunatu Hridaye. Om Janaha Punatu Nabhyam.
Om Tapaha Punatu Padayoh.
Om Satyam Punatu Panashirasi.
Om Kham Brahma Punatu Sarvatra. Pranayama Mantra. Saying this mantra in one breath.
Om Bhu. Om Bhuvaha. Om Swaha. Om Maha. Om Janaha. Om Tapaha. Om Satyam.
Om Bhu. Om Bhuvaha. Om Swaha. Om Maha. Om Janaha. Om Tapaha. Om Satyam.
Om Bhu. Om Bhuvaha. Om Swaha. Om Maha. Om Janaha. Om Tapaha. Om Satyam.
Aghamarshan Mantra. ॐ मृतञ्च सत्यञ्चाभिधात् तपसोऽध्यजायत
ततो रात्रय जायेत ततः समुद्रो अर्णवः
ॐ समुद्रादर्णवादधि संवत्सरो अजायत
अहोरात्राणि विदधत् विश्वस्य मिषतो वशि
ॐ सूर्याचन्द्रमसौ धाता
यथा पूर्वमकल्पयत्
दिवं च पृथिवीं चान्तरिक्षमथो स्वः
ॐ शन्नो देवीरभिष्टय
आपो भवन्तु पीतये
शन्योरविस्रवन्तु नः
मनसा परिक्रमा मंत्र ॐ प्राची दिग्ग्निरधिपति रसितो रक्षितादित्या इषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु
योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं
द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्भे धद्मः
ॐ दक्षिणादिगिन्द्रोऽधिपतिस्थिरश्चिराचि रक्षिता पितर इषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु
योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं
द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्भे धद्मः
ॐ प्रतीचि दिग्वरुणोऽधिपतिः प्रेदाकु रक्षितानमिषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु
योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं
द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्भे धद्मः
ॐ उदीचि दिक्सोमोऽधिपतिः स्वजो रक्षिता शनिरिषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु
योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं
द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्भे धद्मः
ॐ ध्रुवादिग्विष्णुरधिपतिः कल्माषग्रीवो रक्षिता विरुध इषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
ईशुभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु
योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं
द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्भे धद्मः
ॐ ऊर्ध्वादिग्बृहस्पति
रधिपतिः श्वित्रो रक्षिता वर्षमिषवः
तेभ्यो नमोऽधिपतिभ्यो नमो
रक्षितृभ्यो नमः
इषभ्यो नमः एभ्यो अस्तु योऽस्मान् द्वेष्टियं वयं द्विष्मस्तम्भो जम्बे दद्मः. Upasthana mantra. At this time, imagining that you're very close with God. Om Udvayantamasasspari Swaha
पश्यन्त उत्तरम्
Devan Devatra Suryamaganma
ज्योतिरुत्तमम्
Om Udutyam Jata Vedasam
देवं वहन्ति केतवः
Drishe Vishwaya Suryam Om Chitram Devanamudagananikam
चक्षुर्मित्रस्य वरुणस्य आग्नेय
Apradyava prithvi antariksham
Suryatma jagatastastu shasya swaha.
Om Tachchakshurdeva Hitam
Purastachchukramucharat
Pashyema Sharada Shatam
Jivema Sharana Shatam
Shrinuyama Sharada Shatam
Prapravama Sharada Shatam
Dina
Adinasyama
Syama
Sharada
Sharada Shatam
Shatam
Bhuyascha Sharada Shatat.
Om Shanna Devirabhishtaya Apo Bhavantu Pitaye Shanyoravi Sravantu Naha.
Atha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi
Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodaya.
Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonaha Prachodayat. O soul of life, the holy King of kings.
O God of all the regions high and low,
O Lord of joy, whose glory nature sings.
who shapes the earth and lets the mortals grow,
We seek thy blessed feet to meditate,
upon thy glorious form of holy light,
which drives away the gloom of sins we hate.
and makes the souls of righteous people bright.
My heart, O Father, meekly prays to thee,
To win thy grace, to make me good and wise,
and bless my mind with knowledge full and free.
from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies.
Yes, from dark and vicious thoughts of sins and lies. He Ishwar Daya Nidhe
Bhavat kripayanena
Japopasana Karmana
dharmartha kama mokshanam satyah siddhir bhavenaha.
Tata Ishwara Namaskuryat. Om Namah Shambhavaya Cha
Mayo bhavaya cha
Namah Shankaraya Cha
mayaskaraya cha
Namah Shivaya Cha.
shivataraya cha.
He Mangalesha Shankar मंगल करो हमारा पावन प्रकाश पाए परमार्थ पुण्य द्वारा परिजान पे पिला दो अवदर अगाध धानी
तेरी शरण में आया है भक्त यह भवानी है भक्त यह
Bhavani. And now I bow to thee, O God of calm, O
God of peace and Lord of bliss divine,
thy grace supplies the burning hearts of balm.
thy blessings in my right desires shine.
Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Iti Sankshepatah Sandhyopasana Vidhi Samaptaha. Now I'd like to invite the Yajman to the stage. आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद जिसका यश नित गाते हैं गंधर्व गुणीजन धन्यवाद। आज मिल सब गीत गाओ उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद उस प्रभु के धन्यवाद। We will now begin with Achman. Yajman taking water in their right palm. Om Amritopastadanamasi Swaha. O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrow, just like a sheet protects us from below.
Om Amritapidhanamasi Swaha.
O Lord, the indestructible and protector of all, save us from pains and sorrow from above. Om Satyam Yashah Shrirmai Shri Shrayatam Swaha.
O Lord, protector of all, be gracious to us so that our lives may be filled with truth, fame, fortune, and prosperity.
Athang Sparsha. Yajman taking one in the left palm and touching various limbs of the body. Om Vanmasyestu.
Om Nasur me pranastu.
Om Akshnor me Chakshurastu.
Om Karnayor me shrotramastu.
Om Bahor me Balamastu.
Om Ururma ojastu.
Om Arishtani Mengani Tanustanvame Sahasantu. Atha Ishwar Stuti Pratanopasana Mantra. Om Vishwani Deva Savitar
Duritani parasuva.
Yad Bhadrantan Asuva.
Om Hiranyagarbha Samavartatagre.
Bhutasya Jatah Patireka Asit.
Sadhadhar Prithivim Dyamute Mam.
Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema. Om Ya Atmada Baladayasya Vishwa.
Upasate Prashisham Yasya Devaha.
Yasya Chayamritam Yasya Mrityuho.
Kasmai Devaya Havisha Vidhema.
ॐ यः प्राणतो निमिषतो महित्वैक
इत्राजा जगतो बभूव
य ईशे अस्य द्विपदश्चतुष्पदः
कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम
ॐ येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च दृदा
येन स्वस्तभितं येन नाकः
यो अन्तरिक्षे रजसो विमानः
कस्मै देवाय हविषा विधेम
ॐ प्रजापते न त्वदेतान्यन्यो
विश्वा जातानि परिता बभूव
यत्कामास्ते जुहुमस्तन्नो अस्तु
वयं स्यामापतयोरयीनाम्
ॐ सन्नो बन्धुर्जनिता सविधाता
धामानि वेदभुवनानि विश्वा
यत्र देवा अमृतमानशानास्
तृतीये धामन्नद्यरयन्त
ॐ अग्ने नय सुपथाराय अस्मान्
विश्वानि देववयुनानि विद्वान्
युयोध्यस्मज्जुहुरानमेनो
भूयिष्ठान्ते न मुक्तिं विधेम
इति ईश्वरस्तुति प्रार्थनोपासना प्रकरणम् अथ स्वस्ति वाचनम् ॐ अग्निमीले पुरोहितम्
यजस्य देवमृत्विजम्
होतारं रत्नधातमम् ॐ सनः पितेव सूनवेग्ने
सुपायनो भव
स च स्वानः स्वस्तये ॐ स्वस्ति नो मिमीतामश्विना भगः
स्वस्ति देव्यदित्युर्नर्वणः
स्वस्ति पूषा असुरो दधातु नः
स्वस्ति द्यावा पृथिवी सुचेतुना
ॐ स्वस्तये वायुमुपब्रवामहे
सोमं स्वस्ति भुवनस्य यस्पतिः
बृहस्पतिं सर्वगणं स्वस्तये
स्वस्यादित्यासो भवन्तु नः
ॐ विश्वे देवानो अद्या स्वस्तये
वैश्वानरो वसुरग्निः स्वस्तये
देवा अवन्तवृभवः स्वस्तये
स्वस्ति नो रुद्राः पात्वं हसः
ॐ स्वस्ति मित्रा वरुणा
स्वस्ति पत्यैरेवती
स्वस्ति न इन्द्रश्चाग्निश्च
स्वस्ति नो वरिते कृधिः
ॐ स्वस्ति पन्था मनुचरेम
सूर्याचन्द्रमसाविव
पुनर्ददताग्नता जानता
सङ्गमे महि
अथ शान्तिकरणम् ॐ शन्न इन्द्राग्नि भवतामवोभिः
शन्ना इन्द्रावरुणारात हव्या
शमिन्द्रा सोमा सुविताय शन्योः
शन्ना इन्द्रा पूषणा वाजसाता
ॐ शनो भगः शमुनः शंसो अस्तु
शन्नः पुरन्दिः शमुसन्तुरायः
शन्नः सत्यस्य सुयमस्य शंसः
शन्नो अर्यमा पुरुजातोऽस्तु
ॐ शनो धाता समुद्रतानो अस्तु
शन्ना उरुचि भवतु स्वधाभिः
शन्रोधसि बृहति शन्नो अद्रिः
Shanno devanam suhavani santu.
Om Shanno Agnir Jyotiraniko Astu.
Shanno mitra varuna vashvinasham.
Shannah Sukritam Sukritani Santu.
Shanna ishiro abhivatu vatah.
Om Shano Dyava Prithivi Purva Hotau.
Shamantariksham drishayena astu.
Shanna Oshadhir Vanino Bhavantu.
Shanno rajasas patirastu jishnuh.
Om Shana Indro.
Vas
Om Shana Indro Vasubhre Devo Astu.
Shamaritye bhirvarunah sushansah.
Shanno Rudro Rudre Bhirjalashah.
Shannastvashtagna bhiriha shrinotu.
Om Shanah Somo Bhavatu Brahma Shannah.
Shanno gravanah shamusantu yajyah.
Shannah Swarunamitayo Bhavantu.
Shannah praswah shamvastu vedhi.
Atha Shiva Sankalpa Mantra. Om Yajagrato Duramudaiti Devam.
Taru suptasya tate veti.
Durangamam Jyotisham Jyotirekam.
Tanme manaha shiva sankalpamastu.
Om Yena Karmanyapaso Manishino.
Yaje krinvanti virateshu dhiraha.
Yadapurvam Yakshamantaha Prajanam.
Tanme manaha shiva sankalpamastu.
Om Yat Prajanamutacheto Dhritischa.
Yajyotirantaramritam prajasu.
Yasmanarite Kinchana Karma Kriyate.
Tanme manaha shiva sankalpamastu.
Om Yenedam Bhutam Bhuvanam Bhavishyat.
Parigrihitam amritam nena sarvam.
Yena Yajastayate Saptahota.
Tanme manaha shiva sankalpamastu.
Om Yasmin Richa Samaya Jumshi.
Yasmin pratishtita ratnabhavivaraha.
Yasmin Chittam Sarvamotam Prajana.
Tanme manaha shiva sankalpamastu.
Om Susharathirashvani Vayan Manushyan.
Neniyate bhishubhirvajineva.
Hrit Pratishtham Yadajiram Javishtham.
Tanme manaha shiva sankalpamastu.
Om Sanaha Pavasva Shangave.
Shamjanaya shamarvate.
Shanrajannoshadhibhyah. Om Abhayam Nah Karatyantariksha. Mabhayam Dyava Prithivi Ubhe Ime. Abhayam Paschadabhayam Pudasta.
Dutararararabhayam nastu.
Om Abhayam Mitradabhayam Mamitra.
Abhayam jatarabhayam paroksha.
अभयं नक्तमभयं दिवानः
सर्वाशा मम मित्रं भवन्तु
सर्वा आशा
मम मित्रं भवन्तु
इति संक्षेपतः शान्तिकरणम् अथ अग्निदान. May we all stand as we invite Agni. ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वरद्योरेव भूम्ना पृथिवीवरिम्ना तस्यास्ते पृथिवीरेव यजनि पृष्ठेऽग्निमन्नादमन्ना द्यायादधे. Yajman fanning the fire. Om Udbudhya Swagne Pratijagrihi
त्वमिष्टापूर्ते संसृजेथामयं च
Asmin Sadhaste Adhyuttarasmin
विश्वे देवाय यजमानश्च सीदता.
Ata Samidadana. Yajman offering 3 pieces of Samida. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedhastene
धस्ववरस्व चेधवरय
Chasman Prajaya
पशुभिर्बहमवजसे
Nanadyena Samedhaya Swaha Idamagne Jata Vedase Idanna Mama Om
समिधाग्निं धुवस्यत गृथे बोधय थातिथिम्
Asmin Havya Johotana
ॐ सुसमिधाय शोषिषे
Ghritam Tivram Johotana
अग्ने जातवीरसे
Swaha Idamagne Jata Vedase Idanna Mama Om Tantva Samidbhirangiro
घृतेन वर्धयामसि
Brihachochaya Vishtaya Swaha
इदमग्नेङ्गिरसे ईधन्न मम.
Ata Panchakritahuti. Yajman making 5 ghee offerings. Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedhastene
धस्ववरस्व चेधवरय
Chasman Prajaya
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे
Nanadyena Samedhaya
स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवीरसे ईदन्न मम.
Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedastene
धस्ववधस्व चेधवरय
Chasman Prajaya
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे
Nanadyena Samedhaya
स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवीरसे ईदन्न मम.
Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedastene
धस्ववरस्व चेधवरय
Chasman Prajaya
पशुभिर्ब्रह्मवर्चसे
Nanadyena Samedhaya
स्वाहा इदमग्ने जातवीरसे ईदन्न मम.
Om Ayanta Idma Atma Jata Vedaste Nit
Dhasva Vadasva Chedhavadaya
Chasman Prajaya
Pashubir Brahma Vajase
Nanadyena Samedhaya
Swaha Idamagnai Jata Vedase Idanna Mama
Om Ayanta Idma Atma
Jata Vedastene Dhasva Chedhavadaya Chasman Prajaya Pashubir Brahma Vajase Nanadhina Samedhaya Swaha Idamagnai Jata Vedase Idanna Mama
Ata Jal Sinchana. Om Yajman sprinkling water in the four cardinal directions. First east, then west, then north, then all around in a clockwise direction. Om Adite Noman Yaswa.
Om Anumate Namanyasva
Om Saraswati Anuman Yaswa.
Om Deva Savita Prasuvayajam Prasuvayajapatim Bhagaya Divyo Gandharvah Ketapuh Ketannaha Punatu Vachaspatir Vachamnah Swaratu
Agara Vajabagahuti, ghee only. First in the northern direction, then in the southern direction, then two offerings in the middle. Om Agnaye Swaha
Idamagne Idanna Mama
Om
Somaya Swaha Idam Somaya Idanna Mama
Om Prajapataye Swaha
Idam Prajapate Idanna Mama Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idanna Mama
Pratah Kali Nahuti, ghee and samagri. Om Suryo Jyotir Jyoti Surya
Swaha Om Surya Varcho Jyotir Varchah Swaha
Om Jyoti Surya Suryo Jyoti
Swaha Om Sajur Devena Savitra Sajurusha Sandravatya
Jushanah Suryo Vetu
Swaha
Om Agnir Jyotir Jyotir Agni
Swaha Om Agnir Varcho Jyotir Varchah Swaha
Silent mantra. Om
Swaha Om Sajur Devena Savitra Sajuratrendраvatya
Jushano Agnir Vetu
Swaha
Om Bhuragnaye Pranaya Swaha Idamagnaye Pranaya Idanna Mama
Om Bhuvarvayave Panaya Swaha Idam Vayave Panaya Idhanna Mama
Om Swaradityaya Vyanaya Swaha Idamadityaya Vyanaya Idanna Mama
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaragni Vayavaritebyah Pranapanavyanebhyah Swaha
Idamagni Vayavadityebhyah Pranapana Vyanebhyah Idanna Mama Om Apo Jyotiraso Amritam Brahma Bhurbhuvah Swarom Swaha
Om Yanme Dam Devanah Pitarashtra Pasate Tayamad Madhya Medyagne Medhavinam Kuru Swaha
Om Vishwani Deva Savitar Duritani Parasuva Yat भद्रं तन्न आसुव स्वाहा
Swaha. Om Agninaya Supatharaya Yasman Vishwani Deva Vayunani Vidwan Yayudhyasmach Juhurana Meno Bhuyishtante Namauktim Vidhema Swaha.
We'll now have some special mantras. Pavamana Ahutiya. Om Bhudbhuvah Swaha Agna Ayumshi Pavasa Asuvorjamisham Chanah Arebadasvaduchunam Swaha
Idamagne Pavamanaya Idanna Mama.
Om Bhudbhuvah Swaha Agni Rishihi Pavamanah Panchajanyah Purohitah Tamimahe Mahagayam Swaha
Idamagne Pavamanaya Idanna Mama.
Om Bhudbhuvah Swaha Agni Pavaswa Swapa Asme Varachah Suviryam Dadatrayim Mai Posham Swaha
Idamagne Pavamanaya Idanna Mama.
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Prajapate Natvade Tanyanyo Vishwajatani Paritaba Bhuva Yat Kamaste Juhumastano Astu Vayam Syama Patayorainam Swaha
Idam Prajapate Idanna Mama.
Some mantras for a successful event that we'll have later today, this holy cultural program. Om Tvanno Agne Varunasya Vidwan Devasya Hedlo Vayasi Sishtha Yajishto Vahnitamah Shoshuchano Vishwa Dveshansi Pramumug Dhyasmat Swaha
Hiramagni Varunabhyam Idanna Mama.
Om Satvanno Agnivamo Bhavoti Nedishto Asya Ushaso Vyushtau Avayakshvano Varunan Rarano Vihi Mrilikam Suhavo Na Edhi Swaha Idamagni Varunabhyam Idanna Mama Om Imam Me Varuna Shrudhi Hava Madhya Cha Mrilaya Tvamavasyura Chake Swaha
Idam
Varunaya
Varunaya
Idanna Mama Om Tattvayami Brahmana Vandamanastada Shaste Yajamano Havirbhihi Ahelamano Varuneha Bodhyurushansa Mana Ayuhu Pramoshihi Swaha
Idam Varunaya Idanna Mama.
Om Yete Shatam Varune Sahasram Yajiyah Pasha Vitata Mahantah Te Bhirno Adya Savitota Vishnur Vishve Munchantu Marutah Swarakah Swaha Idam Varunaya Savitre Vishnave Vishvebhyo Devebhyo Marudbhyah Swarkebhyah Idanna Mama Om Ayashchagnesya Nabhishasti Pasha Cha Satyamitva Maya Asi Ayano Yajyam Vahasyaya No Dehi भीषजं स्वाहा इदमग्नये अयसे इदन्ना मम ॐ उदुत्तमं वरुण पाशमस्मदवाधमं विमध्यमं श्रद्धाय अत्यावयमादित्य व्रते तवानागसो अदितये स्याम स्वाहा इदं वरुणायादित्याय दितये च इदन्न मम ॐ भवतन्नः समनसौ सचेतसावरे पसौ मा यज्ञं हिंशिष्टं मा यजपतिं जातवेदसौ शिवौ भवतमद्यनः स्वाहा इदं जातवेदोभ्याम् इदन्न मम. And we think about those who are not in the best of health and have some ailments at the moment, whether it be physical, mental, financial, or other worldly problems. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiv Bandhana Mrityormokshiya Mamrita Swaha Om Trayambakam Yajamahe
Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam
Urvarukamiv Bandhana
Mrityormokshiyamamritat
Swaha Om Trayambakam Yajamahe
Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam
Urvarukamiv Bandhana
Mrityormokshiyamamritat Swaha
Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrinoyama Deva Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraha Sthirairangai Sasthanobhir Vyashemahi Devahitam Yadayuhu Swaha Om Balam Dehi Tanushuno Balam Indranalutsunah Balam Tokaya Tanayaya Jivase Tvam hi balada asi swaha. Continuing with the Havan. Om Purnahuti Roop Agara Vajabhagahuti. Ghee only this time. Om Agnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama
Om Somaya Swaha Idan Somaya Idan Mama
Om Prajapataye Swaha Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama
Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idan Mama
Om Bhuragnaye Swaha Idam Agnaye Idanna Mama
Om Bhuvarvayave Swaha Idam Vayave Idan Mama
Om Swaradityaya Swaha Idamadityaya Idanna Mama
Om Bhurbhuvah Swaragni Vayavarityebhyah Swaha Idamagni Vayavarityebhyah Idan Mama
Atha Brahma Gayatri Savitri Guru Mantra Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं
भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात् स्वाहा
switch to Kritahuti, offering a prasad. Om yadasya karmanyotyaricham yadvanyunamihaakaram agnishtat swishtakrit vidyat sarvam swishtam suhutam karotu me agnaye swishtakrite suhutahute sarva prayaschittahutinam कामानां समर्थयित्रे सर्वानः कामान् समर्थय स्वाहा इदमग्नये श्विष्टकृते इदन्न मम Prajapatyahuti, ghee only, silent mantra. Om Swaha Idam Prajapataye Idanna Mama. May we all stand for the final three offerings. Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha Om Sarvam Vai Purnam Swaha Yajman with hands outstretched to the fire. Om Tanupa Agnesi Tanvam Me Pahi.
Om Ayurdagnesi Ayumedhehi
Om Varchoda Agnesi Varcho Me Dehi.
Om Agneyanme Tanva Unam Tanma Aprina
Om Medha Me Deva Savita Adadhatu.
Om Medhame Devi Saraswati Adadhatu
Om Medha Me Ashvino Devavadhattam Pushkarasrajo. Apyayatam.
Om Vakshama Apyayatam
Om Pranashama Apyayatam.
Om Chakshuscha Ma Apyayatam
Om Shotranchama Apyayatam.
Om Yasho Balanchama Apyayatam
May we all take our seats. Yajpat Nagid. पूजनीय प्रभु हमारे भाव उज्ज्वल कीजिए छोड़ देवे छल कपट को मानसिक बल दीजिए वेद की गाए रचाए सत्य को धारण करे हर्ष में हो मग्न सारे शोक सागर से तरे अश्वमेधादिक रचाए यज पर उपकार को धर्म मर्यादा चला कर लाभ दे संसार को स्वार्थ भाव मिटे हमारा प्रेम पथ विस्तार हो इतन मम का सार्थक प्रत्येक में व्यवहार हो हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक हाथ जोड़ झुकाए मस्तक वंदना हम कर रहे नाथ करुणा रूप करुणा आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे प्रभु आपकी सब पर रहे ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् हे ईश सब सुखी हो कोई न हो दुखारी सब हो निरोग भगवन धन धान्य के बंधारी सब भद्र भाव दे के सन्मार्ग के पथिक हो दुखिया न कोई होवे सृष्टि में प्राणधारी हे ईश सब सुखी हो O Lord, may all be happy, may all be free from misery, may all realize goodness, and may no one suffer pain. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. This brings us to the end of Hawan. I will now pass the program over to Behan Darshini.
Namaste, everyone. Welcome again to our Sunday morning service led by the youths this morning. I would like to thank all of you who have come out this morning. It's a very cold morning here in New York City, even though it's supposed to be spring. And thank you to all of our viewers joining us on our live stream on Facebook and on YouTube. I will now pass you back over to Painiraj, who is going to lead us in a bhajan this morning. Painiraj is such a vital member of this mandir. Not only is he our treasurer, he leads Sandhya and Hawan on our youth program. He's also become such a mentor to me, teaching me the mantras and the Geets. So thank you, Painiraj, for being so important to our mandir and for always being here. And he'll now do a bhajan for us.
Thank you, Behan Darshini, for that very kind introduction. हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो जान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा हे जगत पिता भगवान हमें दो जान तू ईश्वर प्यारा दुनिया में एक सहारा बचपन में होशन आया है, जीवन में पाप कमाया है। बचपन में होशन आया है, जीवन में पाप कमाया है। अब जाऊं कहाँ विषयों ने मुझको मारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा। हे जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा। दिल मेरा तो यह कहता है, तो मन मंदिर में रहता है। दिल मेरा तो यह कहता है, तो मन मंदिर में रहता है। दिन रात भटकता रहा मैं दर दर मारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा। है जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा। हे जगत पिता भगवान, हमें दो ज्ञान, तू ईश्वर प्यारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा, दुनिया में एक सहारा।
Thank you, Pai Niraj. And now we will do this week's announcements. We'd like to begin by reminding you of our weekly Sandhya and meditation sessions. And these sessions are led by Pandit Deepak Raman every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. via Zoom. So if you'd like to participate in these sessions, please reach out to Pandit Deepak, who can provide you with the Zoom link. Next, we'd like to inform you about our Mahela group. Our Mahela group works around the theme Women Empowering Women. And in addition to coordinating the mandap and meeting for healthy discussions, we are an integral part of the Arya Spiritual Center, and we invite you to join us. If you would like to get involved, please contact Pandita Nirvani, who is the lead liaison for this group. We'd also like to remind you of our monthly youth forums. These are currently being held on Sundays in person. And for more information about the youth forums, please contact Bahin Diana. If you would like to make a donation and you cannot do so in person, we're providing you with a QR code. You should be able to see the QR code on your screen. You can scan the code or you can click on the link in the live stream. And it will take you through the PayPal process where you'll be able to make your donation. We're asking that you kindly include your name and contact information so that we can send you a receipt. If you would like us to do a special mantra for you for an occasion, you can submit your message, your name, your photo to the email address on the screen. And that email address is aryaspiritualcenter@gmail.com. Center is spelled CENTRE. We're asking that we receive these submissions by the Thursday before the Sunday service in which you'd like your message to be announced. That would give us enough time to include your message in our Sunday morning program. In addition, we're asking you to save the date for the following upcoming programs. So the Pagwa Parade Committee is hosting a cultural program today, and the assembly time will be 12 p.m. at Liberty and Lefferts Avenue. So after this, please join us if you're available for the Pagua Cultural Program at Lefferts and Liberty Avenue at 12 p.m. We will be also celebrating the 4th anniversary of the Gayatri Yajna on Sunday, April 3rd, here at the Arya Spiritual Center. So that is the Sunday that's coming up. Here at the Arya Spiritual Center, we'll be celebrating the 4th anniversary of the Gayatri Yajna. We are inviting you to join us here at the Mandir at 9 a.m. But if you can't do that, we will still like you to join us on Facebook or YouTube. Finally, all branches of the Tri-State Arya Samaj are invited to participate in the 147th Arya Samaj Foundation Day celebrations. This will be a multi-kun Havan Yajna, and the event will take place on Sunday, April 10, from 9:45 a.m. to noon at the Arya Spiritual Center ground. Assembly time is 9 a.m. sharp. So again, that's the Arya Samaj Foundation Day celebrations on Sunday, April 10, from 9:45 a.m. to noon at the Arya Spiritual Center ground. For more information as to what you need to bring for this multi-kun yajna, you can refer to the flyer on your screen. That is all the announcements we have for this week. And now I will pass you over to Bahin Lavina, who will be doing today's pravachan. But before I do that, let me give you a little bit introduction on Bahin Lavina. Bahin Lavina wears multiple hats here at the Arya Spiritual Center. She is our assistant secretary. She's also on the productions team. She's actually producing today as well as doing a pravachan. And she is a leader during the Arya Virdal camp. So Bahin Lavina, like Bhai Neeraj, they're all such integral members to this mandir, and we thank you very much for your contribution. And now I will invite Bahin Lavina to do today's pravachan.
Mic check. Namaste and good morning, everyone. Thank you for that wonderful introduction, Ben Darshini. I'm Ben Lavina, and I will be delivering this morning's message. Before I begin my message, I'd like to start with a prayer. Please clasp your hands and close your eyes. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahe. Once again, namaste and welcome everybody. Today, my message will be on expectations. And it'll be on expectations of different people based on the roles they play in life. Before we can move into what these expectations are, we must first understand what the meaning of expectation is. So, the word expectation has a few different meanings. The first one is a strong belief that something will happen or be the case in the future, a belief that someone will or should achieve something, and a feeling or belief about the way something should be or how someone should behave. In today's case, we're going to be referring to the last definition of expectation. What prompted me to give this pravachan today was a few years ago, I had a friend of mine tell me they no longer had expectations of people because they had been let down numerous times by different people who played various roles in their life, myself included. They said it was easier to not expect anything from anyone to avoid disappointment. But everyone has a role in life. Every relationship comes with certain responsibilities, whether those responsibilities are defined by society or religion. Everyone has expectations of you. I recently looked back on this conversation, and this is what prompted me to give this pravachan and look into what our religion says about the expectations of an individual based on their role in life. Particularly, the following relationships will be discussed today: the expectation of a husband and wife, a child and parent, and the expectation of a friend. The first relationship we'll be looking into today is the expectation of a husband and wife. In a Hindu wedding ceremony, or a Vivah Sanskar, the bride and groom take 7 steps together, and with each step, they recite a mantra. These 7 mantras are some of the expectations of a husband and wife. The first step reads, "Take this first step with me, that we may have good enough food at home. Follow me in our common goals. May God be your guide, and may we have many children who will live long. Take this second step, that we may both have energy to carry on life. Take this third step, that we may have enough wealth. Take this fourth step, that we may be happy with each other. Take this fifth step, that we may have children together. Take this sixth step, that we may be prepared for all seasonal challenges. Take this seventh step, that we may live forever as partners." These 7 steps are taken and are symbolic to a marriage. They're almost like what Christians refer to as wedding vows. A husband and wife promise to support one another, stand by each other no matter the challenges they face, obtain wealth together. Now, this is not just referring to material wealth, but also spiritual wealth. Be happy with each other, bear children together, and be partners forever. A husband and wife must be pleased with one another, and a woman must be honored as she is the one who makes a house into a home. According to the Manusmriti, divine beings find joy in those places where women are honored. Where women are dishonored, all actions result in negative outcome. If a woman is not honored in her home, if she is not praised and appreciated, thanked in any place, there will always be negativity in that space. In the Mahabharata, a building made of wood, cement, and stone is not a home. A wife is indeed the cornerstone of a home. A building without a wife is like a lonely forest. As I previously explained, the expectation of a wife is to make a house a home, and the expectation of her husband is to honor and respect her so she can continue in her daily duties. Now, according to the 5 steps, the expectation of a husband and wife is to also bear children. Therefore, the next relationship we'll be looking into is the expectation of a child and parent. From the day we are born, expectations are placed on us. What are those expectations? So, accompanying me is by Neeraj. We will be doing a shlok from Chanakya Niti.
Ekena suvrikshena pushpitena sugandhina vasitam syadvayam sarvam suputrena kulam yatha suputrena kulam yatha.
And the translation is, as a flowering tree spreads, its pleasant fragrance throughout the forest, likewise, a good child promotes the glory of the entire family. A child's responsibility is to perform noble, good deeds to honor their family. A good child must make their family proud and uphold their image. But how will a child understand how to do this? How will they know what noble and good deeds are? This is where the responsibility of the parent comes into play. In the Satyart Prakash, Swami Dayanand states, Matriman Pitriman Acharyavan Purusho Veda. A child who is fortunate to have a loving and nurturing mother, a protective and guiding father, and an inspiring, impressive teacher, a child who is fortunate to have these three things indeed will shine in life with knowledge, good character, and noble actions. A parent has a responsibility to educate, guide, and impart to the child the values of dharma, sanskriti, and niti, or ethics. Swami Dayanand Saraswati further states in chapter 2 of his book, it is the unavoidable responsibility and the paramount duty, the highest virtue, and indeed the glory of parents to give their children the highest education possible, to instruct them in ways of truth, to make them refined in character and manners, and to devote all their resources of body, mind, and wealth to accomplish this sacred responsibility. A parent is responsible to enlighten, educate, and enrich a child's mind with all the knowledge they will need to be noble children. This knowledge is just not obtained through teachings, but also through action. As a parent, you must set the example for your child. You cannot teach a child stealing is bad, or you should not steal from people, and then have them watch you take something off the shelf of the grocery store and not pay for it. That isn't how society works. A child follows by example. You must be your child's role model. That is the expectation of a parent and child. Now, as you maneuver your way through life, you meet many people along the way. The next and last relationship I will be speaking on is the expectation of a friend. I've had many friends in my life, and I've been let down by many of them. I was always told that I expect too much of my friends, and that's why I was always disappointed by them. So what is a friend supposed to be? In the shloka, it reads,
Sorry. Kena mitramadam srishtam mitramityaksharadvayam apadam cha paritranam shokasantapabhishajam.
and the translation reads, who made this endearing two-letter word, which means friend in Sanskrit? A friend who is one who supports in calamities and provides healing energy like medicine in times of grief and sorrow. True friends give their best in both good and bad times. Friendship should be cultivated thoughtfully, and people should reciprocate friendly interactions for a successful relationship. When I look at the expectations of a friend, I see many similarities between friends and married couples. The responsibility of a friend is to stand by one another in good and bad times. Through the laughs, tears, and hardships of life, A friend is supposed to be a lifelong supporter who you have a give and take relationship with. A common phrase we hear related to friendship is, "Because of you, I laugh a little harder, cry a little less, and smile a lot more." A friend is somebody who should bring happiness to you and to those around you as well. And you should do the same for them. Despite the hardships you're both facing, despite the circumstances of life, a friend should always stand by each other. Before I end my message this morning, I would like to thank everyone who helped me make it a success. Thank you to Pandita Bharati for providing me with the mantras and shlokas we all heard this morning. Thank you, Pandit Deepak, for also providing me with spiritual guidance and multiple quotes. Thank you to Behin Diana for helping me gather my thoughts and information to ensure my message was well executed. Thank you, Bhai Neeraj, for accompanying me on the harmonium. Thank you to the Executive Board for giving me this opportunity a third time and allowing our brave youths to lead. And finally, thank you to everyone here at Mandir today and those listening on via our live stream. It was a pleasure to deliver this morning's message. Thank you and namaste.
Thank you, Bahin Lavina, for your message this morning. In a society where everyone thinks they have a right and everything is a right, it's nice to have a reminder of the expectations and the duty, our duty, and how we should all contribute to society. Thank you so much. And at this time, we are going to stand for Arti, which will be led by Neeraj, and we have by Kival accompanying him on the tabla.
May we all stand for Arti? Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे जो ध्यावे पल पावे दुख विन से मन का स्वामी दुख विन से मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण गहो किसकी स्वामी शरण गहो किसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा आस करो जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। अथ शांति पातः। ओम द्यौः शान्तिरन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्ति रापः शान्ति रोषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिर्विश्वे देवाः शान्तिर्ब्रह्म शान्तिः सर्वं शान्तिः शान्तिरेव शान्तिः सामा शान्तिरेधि। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम प्रेम से बोलो ओमकार भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम श्री रामचंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो योगेश्वर श्री कृष्ण चंद्र की जय। प्रेम से बोलो जगत गुरु महर्षि स्वामी दयानंद की जय। प्रेम से बोलो वैदिक सत्य सनातन धर्म की जय।
Bhojan mantra. And before we go into the Bhojan mantra this morning, we would like to say a very special thank you to Behin Levina's mom and dad for preparing prasad and a meal for us today.
ओम अनपते नस्य नो धेहि यनमेवस्य शुष्मिनः प्रप्रदातारं तारिष ऊर्जन्नो धेहि द्विपदे चतुष्पदे। ओम शांति शांति शांति।
Namaste, everyone. We do wish you a wonderful week ahead and thank you for joining us. Please join us again next week, Sunday at 9 a.m. for our special Gayatri Yajna. Namaste.